Into Syracuse High School for KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week as we've got a top 5 matchup in 6A. The Syracuse Titans preparing to host the Bingham Miners. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart. We mentioned it, a top 5 matchup, 2 teams that come in with impressive non-region starts. We'll start by introducing the visiting Bingham Miners, coached by first-year head coach Hector Marquez. And what a job he's done. He's inherited talent that was already in this program, including Addie Horsley, Elena Casperson. They've been fantastic for the Miners, a pair of seniors. He's got some youngsters as well, though, who have been really good in support scoring roles. And look, it's a team that is built on the defense. They are extremely tough to score against. We talked about Addie Horsley, 15-3. She's led the way for this Bingham offense. Lena Casperson at 9-5. And then we talk about support scoring, a freshman in Campbell Byrne, Evelyn Roberts, Iman Finau, Stacia Peoples. There's a lot of support for this Bingham offense. Meanwhile, for Syracuse, they come in 8-2. And this was the number 1 ranked team in the 6A RPI before a stunning loss on the road at Skyview, a game where they led and saw that lead kind of trickle away in that fourth quarter. Lost to the Cats by 3. They're looking to get back on the winning side of things tonight, led by the junior Maylee Anderson. Was a starter last year as a sophomore and averaging 13-6 for the Titans. Meanwhile, Rachel McBride, 10-8, a pair of juniors there. They've got some senior experience with Kylie Nielsen, Grace Thomas, and others, but it's really that duo of juniors, Maylee and Rachel, that will look to get the scoring underway tonight for Syracuse as they try to get the bad taste of defeat out of their mouths. Syracuse and Bingham ready to tip off. The Titans in the home whites, the Miners in the road blacks, as we've got our KSL Sports Rewind Game of the Week here from Syracuse High School. Want to remind you, the clock you see on your screen, unofficial. At times we start it early, stop it late, that sort of thing. Keep it trued up with the official clock here in the gym. And it is the Titans who will start with the possession. This is the aforementioned Maylee Anderson, the junior. Working near side here with Aubrey Stoker up top with Sorensen. And here's a 3 on the way. That won't go. And the rebound brought down there by Finau. Here comes Bingham on the run. Up ahead with Casperson. And good recovery there defensively by Sorensen. Roberts works this to Peoples. Around that screen. Good help there defensively by Sorensen again. Here's a 3 on the way. That shot is off the mark. Offensive board brought down by Finau. Peoples from straight away. She hits it. First points of the ball game the way of the visiting Miners as Stacia Peoples. Second best 3-point percentage for the Miners, owned by Peoples. Anderson. Tried to give that back, and Finau with the steal. Casperson works back inside. Contact, and this is on the floor. Good call there by that baseline official, as it will be Finau heading to the free throw line here with the... No, because it was on the floor. Yeah. We're coming off holiday break, too. Talking with both staffs before the game, and one of them talked about that. It's a little hard to shake off the cobwebs of holidays and food and entertainment. Getting back in our rhythm here. A steal forced by Syracuse. Titans on the run, and a foul here on the defensive end for the Miners. I think Casperson called for the foul. First there on Lena. Here's Nielsen. Now to McBride. Sends it over. 3 from Stoker. That was short, but an offensive board brought down by Nielsen. She'll try the 3. That one was long. And the rebound captured by Roberts. Casperson got stuck in her tracks there, was able to outlet to Finau. Iman trip, no traveling violation, the call. So Bingham turns it over. It'll be Syracuse possession. Anderson across the timeline for the Titans. Talk about Syracuse, they were number 1 just a week ago. That one given up, boy, and Sorensen knew immediately. Threw it right to the Miners. Here is Addie Horsley. We talked about her in the open. First time I think she's touched the ball tonight. As Roberts will try the 3. That shot rims out on the visiting rims. Titan now gonna run it up the floor ahead with Nielsen. Looking for entry. That taken away. Roberts on the run. Here's Casperson. She'll take the 17-footer. No, that just crept off the front of the rim. Oh, Maley able to maintain it. Up top, Sorensen working for McBride. Has the length advantage and fouled here by Casperson. I think this is going to be the second on Lena. And indeed, that is the call. So 2 quick ones here on Lena Casperson. Not quite midway through this opening quarter. And it will be Rachel McBride to the free throw line. McBride, one of the stronger free throw shooters for the Titans, makes the first. That's their first point of the ball game. It was one of the rare notes. We talked about that loss for Syracuse on the road. And Coach Hamilton said, we went 0 from 8 from the line. He's like, we just make a couple of those. I'm like, yeah, it's just one of those games. And I'm sure good to see opening free throws. Both of them go down for McBride. Roberts sends out Peoples. Oh, good vision inside. Working for Finau. Takes the contact, and that just would not quite go. But here Finau will go to the line. That's great ball movement there by the Miners. Working that around, the extra pass. Find Finau as Sorensen picking up her first. Second team foul on the Titans here in this opening quarter. And that one touched strong. Finau hasn't been to the line very much this year, but misses her first of the year there. That one long again. And we got some Syracuse students taking credit for that. It's kind of rude. Here's a 3 on the other end. That won't go. Rebound to McBride. Step through. No, that might have been blocked by Finau. Tracked down by Horsley. And now Addie on the run. High screen. Addie driving away from it. Help coming over and fouled. Boy, Syracuse is well aware of the driving ability of Horsley. And that time Sorensen came over to help. She'll pick up her second personal. We'll send Addie to the free throw line here. Yeah, the yell didn't work there. Addie just very sure with that free throw. One for 2. Sorensen worked over here with Anderson. Stoker, a little handoff inside. Staying with it, and it's Olivia Sorensen able to tie it up. Job working levels, Jerry, to get that inside to Olivia Sorensen, and a couple of attempts able to score it. Syracuse really utilized that advantage in the post. A drive from Horsley, no call there. And Syracuse pushing. Oh, entry, swords, no! She kind of had a smile, knew she missed one there. That's a great ball over the top there. And Bingham on the other end. Blanchard giving this over to Finau, splitting the double team, and that shot strong off the glass. Here comes Syracuse. Nielsen up top, McBride thought about it and traveled. Substitution here for Syracuse is Carson Visser will check in. Horsley. Pull up, that won't go. Stoker. Inside McBride, little left-hander, no. Low scoring first quarter. We talked about these two defenses that each stood tall here in the opening minutes. Opening quarter of play. Finau on the drive, got around McBride. And that one blocked out. We'll stay here with the Miners. As Finau here will get a break. And Raylan Richardson, the senior, checking in here for Coach Marquez. Richardson. Peoples here out of the corner. Less than 10 on the shot clock. Extra pass. Drive, Blanchard. Given with Richardson on the drive left. That hit the rim. That hit the rim. Did that not hit the rim? Okay. Maybe my eyes are getting bad in my 43rd year of age. Hitting the underside there, according to our spotter, so shot clock violation. Three on the way. Anderson, there you go. Maley with her first field goal tonight. It's a triple. First made three for the Titans. Richardson on the drive, fouled. Raylan will head to the line here. This call going to go on Visser, her first. Raylan's first is a little long. One more here. That was deflected. A foul inside here instead. That's going to go on Peoples. First on Stacia Peoples. Well, that's a tough inbound. We'll stay here. Fortunate, there were a couple Miners there defensively. Up top here. Anderson, she'll try another three. That one good for Maley. Back-to-back threes for Maley Anderson. 31% from long range on the year, their best three-point shooter. She's got a pair here in this opening quarter. Taken away by McBride. And that one lost going up. It'll be Bingham basketball. And Littlewood checking in here for Bingham for this final 13 seconds. Horsley. The drive, the spin, left-handed shot, no! And Horsley, boy, she's slow to get up as the heave won't go, and that'll do it. First quarter in the books, 10-4, Syracuse leads Bingham. We're watching KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week. Ready to start the second quarter. 10-4, the advantage for Syracuse. Couple of threes from Maylee Anderson, the difference. As Bingham will start this second quarter with possession, they'll try to answer. That three from Blanchard won't go, and Syracuse able to get the stop, one and done. Little room there, that shot, no. Offensive board brought down by McBride. See that Bingham defense collapse, and McBride now trying to step around high off the window. And Rachel McBride with a crafty move. Her first field goal, 4 points now for McBride in the contest. Blanchard able to send back up with Richardson. Peoples works over. Drive here, Littlewood. Shot clock down to 6. Boy, Horsley calling for it, trying to maintain it. Knocked away from behind, and Syracuse with it. Peterson looking up. Here's McBride baseline. She'll drive. And a 10-point lead opened up by Syracuse, and a timeout taken by Bingham. As the Miners trailing here early in the second. Welcome back, 14-4 Syracuse for Bingham. How about this, just one field goal tonight. It was Stacia Peoples who has it here with the three. Tough start for the Miners. Casperson, that's good ball movement, and Casperson able to get that up and score for Bingham. I like the way they work that ball inside. Able to use that aggressive help defense against the Titans. Sorensen works over, a little pump fake three from Peterson. That one off the mark. Offensive board denied by Finau inside. We'll stay here with the Titans. Nice defensive play though. Sorensen listed at 6 foot. Mentioned an advantage in the post. And Finau coming from behind with the steal and the finish. Back-to-back buckets for the Miners to pull this back to a 2-possession game. First points tonight for Finau. Talk about Sorensen's height. Advantage Syracuse, but Finau has not been timid in going up against it. And you see her using her athleticism there to create the steal and the finish. As a three on this end, that one off the mark for Syracuse. It'll be Bingham basketball. Good response for Coach Marquez's group coming out of that timeout where they trailed by 10. Back to 6 here with the ball. They lob it in for Horsley. And a foul picked up here. It's been tough for Horsley to get much momentum going as Visser called for her second. But Coach Hamlin told me before the game, he's like, yeah, we might try to man up a little bit, see if we can't give them a different look. It's been productive here in this opening half. And if you're Bingham, you got to find a way to score to break them out of that. Working back to Casperson. That shot just off the mark. Good look there for Lena. Momentum maybe push that to the back of the rim and long. Anderson on the drive, set it up well. Kicks out. Here's Visser around the screen and gets the finish. Visser in off the bench with her first field goal tonight. And Horsley to the floor again, and that's the first points of the game for Addie. Sorry, she hit a free throw. That's her first field goal tonight. As a pull-up on the other end from Anderson. And you see the tempo here starting to pick up. 8 already for Maley in this opening quarter. Back to Casperson off the screen. She'll go up. High off the window, no. Maley gives to Sorensen. She'll drive. Lost that going up. Finau. She's been good tonight defensively. Horsley will pull from 15. That's the Addie Horsley we've seen for a couple years now. A senior, multi-year contributor. Very confident scorer. Bingham in a little zone look here. Visser driving baseline. That won't go. Finau did a great job of staying vertical, not drawing the whistle. And now Peoples on the run. Skipped over. A 3 from Roberts. And here come the Miners. Evelyn Roberts with her first field goal. It's a 3, and it's a 3-point game. Intercepted by Casperson. Bingham on the run. Finau going right at Sorensen. And a traveling violation. Well, I like the decision there by Finau because, again, Sorensen picked up the 2 early. If you can get a third on her, boy, you've got a big advantage if you're Bingham, but just the extra step there. Finau will give it back as substitutions here on both sides. And Horsley going to come off the floor, as will Visser, who's had that defensive assignment these last quarter or so. Sorensen, double dribble. Three to go here in this opening half. An 11-3 run here from Bingham. Finau sends out. Roberts, another 3. And we are tied up. Back-to-back threes from Evelyn Roberts. Bingham extending this zone. Little trap, and that one overthrown and out of play. Bingham basketball. Wow, how about the effort? Last couple possessions, you've seen Bingham in that trap. And right there, forcing the errant pass, able to get the possession back here. Peoples. That shot was short. Syracuse will try the 3. No. That rebound had vision for Sorensen as she's fouled here. Be the first team foul on Bingham in this second quarter as Finau called for the foul, her first. McBride off the inbound, able to get the roll. Rachel McBride, 6 points in the quarter. 8 in the contest, her and Anderson leading the way as they've done statistically this year for Syracuse. That was deflected, it'll stay with the visitors. Peoples. Casperson denied. McBride. Anderson. Oh, trying to keep that one here. Good save. Here's Visser. She'll try the 3. Carson Visser with the 3 for Syracuse. A long two, no. Rebound to McBride. I thought it was a three. I thought they announced a three. Scoreboard has it 22-18, so we will match that. There's a three from Anderson, no. Kept here. Here's Sorensen. Oh, taken away. Roberts on the run. Contact. They'll let the bucket count here. Nice job there by Evelyn Roberts. Sorensen. Now McBride sends back up. Anderson, quick shot is long. Tapped to Peoples. Bingham can tie or take the lead here. And a traveling violation. I thought there was contact there to force that, but the officials calling Bingham for the violation. Be Syracuse basketball. Just inside 20 seconds to play in the half. Anderson, 15 seconds left. Worked up. Nielsen. Bingham can be aggressive, just the one team foul. Visser for three, no. And on the backside, that tracked down by Littlewood. Seconds remaining. Fina with the underhanded shot. And that won't go. That'll do it. 22-20. Syracuse leading Bingham in our top 5 matchup in 6A. We've reached the break. You're watching it live on KSLSports.com. Welcome back. Start of the second half. Dane Stewart here with you. 22-20. Syracuse leading Bingham. Was a 14-4 lead for Syracuse early in that second quarter. Bingham came back, tied it up, and now they'll have the ball to start this second half. Unofficial scorers at the break, 4 of them for the home Titans. Syracuse with the ball. Well, they had the ball. Anderson with 8, McBride with 8, Visser with 4, Sorensen with 2. How about the run out there for Casperson? We are tied up again here at 22. Casperson had 2 at the break. She's now got 4. 8 for Roberts, 5 for Addie Horsley, 3 for Peoples, and 2 for Finau. Here's Anderson. She had a couple of threes back in that opening quarter. Gives this with Nielsen. As Horsley defending Anderson here on this possession. McBride, shot clock down to 10. In the corner, that intercepted. Finau couldn't bring it down, but deflects it out. Good defensive play. Bingham will have it baseline here with 6 on the shot clock. The lob for McBride. Contact there and a foul. And I think this may be on Finau. That'd be her second. Indeed, that is the call. First team foul on the Miners in this third quarter. Stoker works over here with Nielsen inside. Sorensen takes the extra dribble. No. Rebounded there by Finau. Horsley looking to drive. Just couldn't get over the front of the rim. Casperson had the rebound. And a whistle here will stay with the Miners as Syracuse called here. Nielsen called for the foul. Be her first. Got to get it in. There you go. Casperson, no. Rebounded by McBride. Up the floor here. Back with Anderson, Maley. Sorensen. Jay, just a touch strong. Rebounded by Finau. Roberts works back up. Casperson left alone. She'll try the three. She was just off the mark. Tried to gather the rebound, but it's Syracuse pushing the floor here. Anderson. End-to-end for the Titans as Maley now in double figures. Our first scorer in double figures here tonight. Little zone here from Syracuse. And a foul. This is going to be called on Sorensen. That will be the third on Olivia. Coach Hamblin, not a strong advocate of that call, but it'll be Bingham here to inbound. Roberts sends out. Again, Sorensen still on the floor here, playing with three. Now works back up. People, she'll drive. Blocked away by Olivia. Anderson. Sorensen. Little pump. Stoker right down the lane. Left-handed finish. Up and good for Aubrey Stoker. Her first field goal, her first points of the game. Averages 6 coming in. Roberts, one of the Miners, working back with Horsley. Syracuse still in that zone. Peoples terminated, now looking for help. And a jump ball, dual possession is Nielsen. Boy, saw Peoples turn around, saw that ball out there, just got a hand right on it. Good defensive play. That'll burn the arrow here for Bingham. As Sorensen going to come off the floor here. Again with her 3 personal fouls. See if Bingham can work inside. Olivia's been tough in the paint defensively for Syracuse tonight. A little 3-2 look here still. Horsley will step up, pull the 3. That tapped up. Here's Finau. Gives to Casperson, left-handed finish. That wouldn't go down. Boy, that's a good look for Lena. Just betrayed here by these road rims. Anderson. Quick trigger there, able to finish. Couple buckets here in the third for Maley. Roberts dribbling out of the middle of that zone. Casperson inside, Finau, little reverse, no. Hit at the front of the rim, got her own miss. Sends out Horsley. She'll look to drive around the front or the top of that 3-2. That one skips out. And the rebound brought down by Visser. McBride. That pass just a touch in front of Rachel. Here comes Bingham. Roberts. We'll give to Horsley. That deflected, kept here. Horsley into Casperson. Good D by Visser, sends out. Addy for 3. And a quick whistle, quick timeout taken as Horsley has made it a 3-point game. Timeout here with 3 to play in the third. 3 to go here. Syracuse basketball leading here by 3. Oh, the defense of Bingham coming up with the steal. Peoples. Oh, good pursuit by Syracuse. Horsley's putback won't go. Casperson keeps it here. Finau on the trail. She's now going to drive. Is that opened up? How about that little juke fake? But McBride with a strong block inside. Bingham will have it here baseline. A substitution for Syracuse. Sorensen going to check back in here with those 3 personal fouls. And Grace Thomas coming on the floor for Coach Hamblin. Here's Finau working in Casperson. And that one intercepted. Good anticipation there by Thomas and fouled. Anderson will head to the free throw line. Is Finau going to pick up her third? Here with 2:25 left to go in the third quarter. So Finau with 3, Sorensen with 3. And in the meantime, 2 free throws here from Ailey Anderson. Maley able to make them both. 5-point lead for Syracuse. High screen frees up Roberts. Good pass over to Casperson. That was short. Boy, Bingham's probably left 3 or 4 buckets at the rim on the floor tonight. Here's a 3. That one won't go. Tapped out. Horsley on the run. Addy right to the rim. That is short. And a foul here on the floor. As this will be the third team foul on Syracuse in the quarter. And I think Nielsen called for her second. Casperson. Little 2-3 look here. Horsley running out of room. Plenty of time on the shot clock, 20 seconds left. Peoples. Shot clock down to 10. High post, Casperson. She'll look to drive. Help coming over. And that one wouldn't go. Sorensen had the clear. Anderson coming up the floor. Sorensen in the paint, trying to keep it alive. And a foul here called on Casperson. And now I think the third on Casperson. She'll have to come off the floor here as Richardson will check in. And Finau able to come away with it. Roberts made a couple threes in that first half. Peoples will try to drive. Double team comes over, finding Richardson on the backside. That shot was too strong. Another miss at the rim for Bingham. Probably up to 5 or 6 of those in the paint. And a foul here called on Horsley. Coach Marquez, after that last one, just sat down, almost in a state of disbelief. As Horsley picking up her first. Syracuse ball here, 17 seconds to go in the third. Little zone look here for Bingham. 8 seconds. Anderson sends over. Extra pass. Sorensen finding Maley again. Maley, pull up from 6. No. And Bingham with the board, and that'll do it. We're through 3. It's 30-25. Syracuse protecting the home floor with the lead over Bingham as we head to the fourth quarter when we come back. Start of our fourth quarter. Syracuse with the ball and a 2-possession lead. Only 5 points scored by Bingham in that third. Had a low-scoring first and a low-scoring third. Horsley through the lane. Draws the contact, and if this is on Sorensen, this will be number 4. It is. So Sorensen, I think, going to come off the floor here, but Horsley, meanwhile, to the free throw line. Been a while since Bingham's been to the line as Addy makes the first. But indeed, McBride will check in here for Sorensen. And Horsley splitting the trip. Oh, trouble. Finau nearly had the steal. Trying to work it into McBride, and she traveled with it. Bingham defense, it has looked aggressive here in this fourth. Syracuse back to their man here. Roberts. Richardson will look baseline, and a foul called here will send Raylan to the free throw line to shoot 2. And this one called on, I'm going to wait. Yeah, they did call it on Peterson. So first personal, second team foul on Syracuse in this fourth quarter. As Addy making the first, she's got one more here. And Addy able to make them both. 2-point ball game. Stoker. Oh, and Anderson couldn't handle it. Peoples with the steal. Peoples for the tie is fouled. And Stacia Peoples now to the free throw line as Anderson didn't have much choice on that one. Called for the foul. And that's the third team foul on Syracuse. First team foul on Anderson. But just inside 7 minutes to go, only one foul to give for the Titans the rest of the way. As Peoples here one free throw away from tying this ball game up. It's been a quick 5-0 run for Bingham. All 5 of those coming from the line. From the corner, that's blocked by Finau. Kept here. Shot clock down to 15. Anderson freeing up a little bit of room. And Roberts just couldn't bring it in. It'll stay here, 10 left on the shot clock. Catch and shoot. Rimmed out. And a loose ball foul going to be called on Syracuse. That is the fourth team foul and the first on Rachel McBride. So Bingham will have the basketball, but they will be shooting on every Syracuse foul the rest of the way. Meanwhile, no team fouls on the Miners. So that defense of Bingham can be aggressive. Coming off the screen, Richardson sends out Peoples for the lead. Is long. And it will head back to Syracuse. You know, my good friend Dusty Litzer always says in these situations, that foul count tends to even up quickly. Well, 2-2-1 here from Bingham. That trap in the corner. Peoples able to deflect. It'll stay here. Yeah, and we had I think a question at the table. We'll redo this. Deflected by Horsley. Boy, she thinks she's got an opportunity at the steal. And just couldn't hold up. That'll be her second personal, first team foul on the Miners. Stoker back up with Anderson. Long three from Stoker. Bingo! Aubrey Stoker with her first triple gives the lead back to Syracuse, and a quick timeout taken. We'll take it with them. Be back. You're watching KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week. Bingham basketball trailing after Aubrey Stoker makes a big-time three for Syracuse. Titans in their zone. Peoples. Vane now sends back out. Good recovery by the Syracuse D. Peoples on the drive. Stopped by Visser. Richardson to Finau, little 8-footer, yeah. Good patience there from Bingham. Able to finally get an open look against that active Syracuse zone. Stoker sends back out. McBride slicing through the lane. Able to quickly put it up and score it. 10 now for Rachel. Oh, love the idea there by Finau. Richardson had kind of inside leverage there. Tried to lead her to the rim and maybe caught Raylan just a tad by surprise. As Casperson coming back on the floor here. Skipped across. Sorensen off the window, too strong. McBride on the backside, count it. An and one opportunity for Rachel McBride. Is able to get the critical offensive rebound. And a chance here to push it to a 5-point lead. Third personal on Horsley. And the second team foul on the Miners is that free throw pure from McBride. Back to Peoples. Horsley, an open look. And that hit the support. It's Syracuse ball. Boy, an open look for Addie. You love that look for Bingham. And she'll race up here to pressure and force that away from Maley. Anderson with it here. Stoker, she'll drive, denied by Finau. McBride tried to split the double, and we got a timeout taken here by Syracuse. Timeout, Titans, here with 3:15 left to go. Syracuse ball. 15 on the shot clock. A foul called up top on. Either way, it's going to be bad for Bingham. It's going to be on Casperson. That's her fourth. And just like that, 3 team fouls on Bingham. 4 still on Syracuse. Stoker thought about it. Sorensen inside, sends out. Anderson will take the 3. That is long. And it'll stay here. Last touch there by Finau. Syracuse inbound here, 3 to play. Stoker. And a foul away from the ball. Is this on Horsley? Yeah. That's the 4th on Addy. So Casperson with 4, Horsley with 4. And now it's 14 fouls on each side. That call wasn't popular in the stands. Anderson, she'll pull from 15 and score. Maley with a critical bucket for Syracuse, pushing it to an 8-point lead. 16 now for Anderson. Peoples. Finau sends out. 3. No. Touch strong, out of play. It'll stay here. Good look there for Roberts. Hit those 3s in the second quarter. And has not hit one since. I think that's the first one she's tried. Timeout taken here by Bingham. Just over 2 to play. Bingham ball. Horsley, she'll take the 3. There you go. Addie Horsley with a much-needed triple there for Bingham. 6 in the quarter, 14 in the game for Addie. That trap at half court. Nielsen trying to work out of it. And now a timeout going to be called here by Syracuse. They'll have 2 remaining here in the 4th.
30-second timeout.
Syracuse ball. 15 on the shot clock. Nielsen. Oh, was looking for Stoker, and that sailed. Syracuse turns it over here with 90 seconds left. Substitutions running to the table for Bingham as Horsley and Casperson both back on the floor. 5-point game. 1:32 to go. Syracuse in the zone. Peoples looking for Casperson. Back to Stacia. She'll try for 3. Stacia Peoples with the 3, and it's a 1-possession game and a timeout taken by Bingham. Bingham trailed by 8 just moments ago. Syracuse ball. I don't know that Syracuse has trailed tonight. Actually, I think they might have early. But if so, it was like 2 or 3. It was been close all game long. On the floor, she's still in play. We'll get the dual possession here in the arrow. We'll give it to Bingham. And Coach Hamblin saying he was trying to call a timeout. But I don't think the officials, I don't think they're going to grant it. Yeah, they're going to call dual possession. So there's 1 timeout left for Bingham, 2 timeouts left for Syracuse. That one will still be in the back pocket of Coach Hamblin as we approach 1 to go. 60 seconds left. Bingham can tie or take the lead here. Ooh, dangerous pass and contact there. It'll be Addie Horsley heading to the free throw line as Nielsen has picked up her 3rd. Horsley with the chance here to tie. That was short. Boy, Horsley has been strong from the line all year, and tonight has been a challenge. And in fairness, I mean, Bingham, we talked about it in the third, fourth quarter, had a number of shots at the rim they've missed. Been a tough night scoring for the Miners. You can credit that Syracuse D. It's been active. Done a nice job inside, be it Sorensen, McBride, or others. Really challenging. As Horsley splitting it. Makes it a 1-point game as she'll come off the floor here, having the 4 personal fouls. So a little defense for offense substitution there for Coach Marquez. Nielsen across the timeline. That pass disrupted by Peoples, and a foul called on Peoples. And so now it will be Syracuse heading to the line, and Kylie Nielsen, the senior, with a chance for some separation. She'll have 2. Boy, Peoples did a great job getting a hand on that pass initially, but then seeing that ball loose for just a moment. Over aggressive, creates the contact as Nielsen misses the first. And now Horsley and Casperson coming back on the floor here for Bingham. Second free throw here for Nielsen. Trying to push it back to a 2-point lead. And she does. 41-39. Finau looking inside for Casperson. What a find! They've thrown that ball out every time they've gone high post to Finau, and that time finding the cutting Casperson, we're tied up. Shot clock turned off here. Final 23 seconds of regulation. Sent out. 3 from Nielsen. Offline. McBride with the board and fouled inside. It'll be Rachel McBride to the free throw line. As that foul called, I believe, on Roberts. And McBride with a chance here to give Syracuse the lead. 2 free throws here for the junior. Six points in the quarter for McBride, 14 in the game. Make it 15, 43-41, timeout Syracuse. Bingham will have a chance to tie or win when we come back. 17 seconds left, Bingham ball, 43-41. Here's Horsley. Finau on the drive, looking for help. Roberts, clock down to 7. Peoples. Bingham does have a timeout. Horsley looking to drive against Sorensen, blocked away, and that'll do it. Addie Horsley with the take, trying to get the game-tying bucket. Bingham thought there was contact. They let it go. 43-41, Syracuse improves to 9-2. What a game. Titans had a double-digit lead tonight. Bingham fought back. Loved what we saw from both these two teams. But in the end, it's Syracuse. Our player of the game, we're going to go with Rachel McBride. Finished with 15, had 7 in the fourth quarter, including the free throws at the end to give Syracuse the win. Rachel McBride, our player of the game. Horsley finished with 15 on the night for Bingham, but not quite enough. 43-41, Syracuse with the win. For Vince Francis, my name is Dane Stewart. Thank you for joining us. Check us out on KSLSports.com. We will have our latest recap videos. We catch you up through all the holiday action. Region play right around the corner. We will have girls action for you through region and state championships right here on KSLSports.com. Thanks for joining us. Have a great night. We'll see you next time.